guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match. Barcelona lose to Benfica 3-0 away from home. I'm going to keep this match review as raw as possible because I don't want to edit this first of all. And second of all, I want to give you guys my honest opinion. As you can see there from the title, Koeman out. He cannot survive this. We all know that already. I'm not going to dwell about why Ronald Koeman should be sacked. I want to talk about the performance on the pitch tonight. Let's look at the lineup real quick. It's on the screen right now. It was a 3 at the back. It was Ter Stegen in goal. A back three of Araujo, Pique, Eric Garcia. Wing backs being Roberto and Des. And midfield 3 of Busquets, De Jong, and Pedri. And the 2 strikers up front are Luke De Jong and Memphis Depay. Why are you training to a 3 at the back when we played well in the 4-3-3 on the weekend? We played the 3 at the back against Bayern Munich. We were shit. Why bring it back? He brings it back. Okay. Why has Mingueza been dropped for Roberto? Roberto's just come back from an injury or stomach inflation. I don't give a shit. He's just come back, and you're gonna drop Mingueza, who played very, very well. Secondly, Javi played very, very well against Levante. I know what I'll do. I'll drop him for Pedri, who has literally just come back from injury. I mean, okay. And then you have up front. I mean, at the start of the game, you can understand why he started Luke De Jong and Memphis up top. But I tell you what, Luke De Jong is just a tree trunk with legs. How did he miss 5 freaking open nets almost? I think 3. He missed 5 chances and 3 open nets. Freaking joke. Eric Garcia as well for that first goal was shit. Then got moved to the left center back. Did okay. Then got the red card in the end. His second red card of the season as well. I mean, Barcelona, Football Club Barcelona, are rock bottom. Team performance, player ratings, I don't give a shit about that today. The team performance is just a disgrace. The whole entire club right now is at rock bottom. I think Fabrizio Romano came out in the middle of the game near the end saying that Ronald Koeman's job is in jeopardy. Crucial hours and days are coming up for him. Only 2 names on the list right now are Xavi Hernandez and Roberto Martinez. We're going to have to wait and see what Juan Laporta decides. But the performance, I cannot express how terrible it was. I think Frankie de Jong came out saying, oh, in the first half, it weren't that bad. The second half, we tried to compete. He's lying. He is lying. I was sleeping. I was yawning. Go look at the live watch along. It was a terrible game. We did not look threatening in any way, shape, or form. And it's all down to the manager, Ronald Koeman. He is inept. He doesn't understand his own team. It's so hard to comprehend how Ronald Koeman is still the manager of Barcelona. He should have been sacked last season. Of course, we couldn't sack him. We couldn't find a replacement. I mean, it's just the club's at rock bottom. I don't really know much else to say. I'm waiting for Ronald Koeman's quote to come in after the game, but I think Busquets came out saying that the easiest way out is to sack the manager. But like everyone is to blame. He says that in the end, the easy thing is to kick out the coach, but we have to be responsible as well. We are in a crucial situation, really. So he's saying that the club's at rock bottom right now. And then Frankie de Jong is coming out saying the solution is not to change the coach. I mean, I think if we sack Ronald Koeman, by the way, Frankie de Jong is gonna probably want to leave. He's at a shit club, shit team, one of the best midfielders in the world. Why would he stay? I think with Ronald Koeman being sacked, Memphis Depay probably gonna look out the exit door too. And it's just, we're hearing reports about, Xavi coming in as soon as possible. Let's all make it clear, by the way, Ronald Koeman will be the coach 100% for the game this weekend against Atletico Madrid, because we literally play again in 48 hours. There is no way he's getting sacked. If he does, I'd be extremely shocked. But it's just, I don't even think Ronald Koeman's going to come out and do quotes after the game. He doesn't have the balls to do it. And I guarantee you as well, on Friday, he will not do his press conference. He'll get Alfred Schroeder to do it or something like that. He's gonna have a touchline ban for that game as well. It's just, I don't know what to say, man. Like, I was just waiting for Koeman's quotes coming in for his thing, and there's nothing coming in right now. And I just don't know what to say. It's just, I've never felt this bad about Barcelona. Like, we lose back-to-back Champions League games 3-0. Not one shot on target. I mean, not one shot. Not one shot was actually aimed at the goal. One shot in those 2 games did not actually, go, like, even aim to the net. I mean, I don't know what else to say. We all know Koeman out. I don't know. The club needs change. Laporta needs to act as soon as possible. I think after, I said this during my live stream, Right when the final whistle blows against Atletico Madrid, no matter what the result, he's got to get sacked. There is no way we're coming into after the international break with Ronald Koeman as our manager. He is not the guy. We all knew this last year, and today he just proved his case even more. I think reporters were coming out, Juan Marti, Javi Miguel, Moses Malorens during the game tweeting. They're all saying that Koeman is done, which we already knew. The question now is, who's going to be coming in? And I literally, it's going to be Xavi or Roberto Martinez. We just don't know which one's going to be. Frankie de Jong saying after the game was very open and had also been complicated. We were focused from the beginning, but things like this could always happen. It's bad luck, but it can always happen. I mean, just more excuses trying to cover up for the manager. I mean, I don't even think he's coming out doing anything because he would have spoken by now. The quotes would have came out by now. It's like all this. Back to the lineup. I just don't understand why he's gone with a 3 at the back against a weaker team on paper who also play a 3 at the back. If you want to match their formations, that's fine, but play the right personnel. Why is Pedri started coming after an injury? Why is Miguel getting dropped after a good performance? I mean, the back line, by the way. I think Araujo, he's just a man on a mission by himself. I think Pique, of course, got chopped off the half an hour mark. It looked like he was going to get a red card. Koeman said, you know what, I'm just going to take you off. And, Eric Garcia getting a red card. It's just, we have one decent center back at this moment. I think it's just, the club is there's nothing I can say. The club is at absolute rock bottom. I think one of the Barcelona Twitter accounts tweeted Barcelona's last big games of the Champions League. Losing to PSG, losing to Juventus, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Benfica. It's all over the place. And Koeman's big game record is absolutely shocking. His only big game he's won was the Copa del Rey final, but that was really against a big team historic-wise, but on paper, it's not that big of a team, Athletic Bilbao. And it's just, I'm just speechless at this point. There is nothing more to say than this man, Ronald Koeman, has to be fired as the FC Barcelona first team coach. The sooner, the better. I can understand if he stays as the manager for the Atletico Madrid game, because that game is literally in 40 hours. But Juan Laporta was sitting in the stadium, by the way. He was sitting in the president's box, and the Benfica president was celebrating in his face. He was celebrating in his face. How embarrassing. Juan Laporta must be sitting there thinking, how he's sitting there 3-0 jumping around with his, other chiefs and his sporting director. Now I'm sitting here like a loser when I shouldn't be. We should be competing. We did not compete in the game. Not one shot on target. We did not look threatening in any way, shape, or form in this game. We looked like we were going to hang on. That's it. We didn't look... See what I mean? I'm keeping this raw. Because I'm not about to go edit this and all that crap. It's just... I'm just waiting. There's no quotes coming in from Ronald Koeman as of this moment. I mean, I'll probably chop it off now until Ronald Koeman quotes come in. If not, I'll end it here because I said what I had to say. The club's at rock bottom. Koeman needs to be sacked as soon as possible. That's it. And then there's change. We need to make change. These players like Roberto, Pique, and Busquets have to be given either lesser roles at the club or to be moved on. I think Busquets against Levante, he can do it, but away in the Champions League against Benfica, Dynamo Kiev, Bayern Munich, PSG, Juventus, Chelsea, he's not up to scratch. I think at home to those teams, maybe he could be there, but he's not up to scratch. Pique, love the guy. He's not up to scratch either against the big teams. Against your Levantes, against your Ibars, he can do a job. Roberto as well. In this game, he was quiet, but I'm just saying in general, I don't know, how the hell is he getting a contract renewal? We're giving him a contract renewal just to keep his value. That's it. And it's not worth it. It's not. These players as well. Ter Stegen today as well, coming out. He almost cost us a second goal too. And it's just... Andre Onana is about to be a free agent. Why not just go scoop him up? Give some competition to Ter Stegen because he knows that Neto has no chance coming in. When he had, Silson, when he had Bravo, he was always on top of his game because he knows there's a top quality keeper on the bench ready to replace him. He doesn't have that competition. You look at left back as well. Jordi Alba needs that competition. This squad needs a big revamp. I think we all know that. We already accept that. But now it's coming to more realization these players Pique, Busquets, Roberto, maybe even Jordi Alba, they need replacing for Barcelona to be at the top level. In the Champions League, we cannot compete. We're probably going to go to the Europa League now. Imagine that. Never thought in my wildest dream I would see Barcelona in the Europa League. Never. And it's terrible to see the club like this. We've had these moments over the years. PSG, Anfield, Rome, blah, 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 Fernando last season. And now we're back at it again. But this time, we're in September. We are in freaking September and we're already rock bottom. I mean, I'm going to cut it at this point to see if Ronald Koeman comes out with a post. Ronald Koeman has indeed did his post-match press conference after the match. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts by saying that the team played well until the 2-0. The big difference is that they scored and we haven't. Wow. Revolutionary masterclass here. Thanks, Einstein. We had 4 clear chances to score. That's the big difference. That is fair. Luke de Jong up front didn't score. Frank de Jong always sweating it. Pedri had a good chance as well. The result is hard to accept. I think it does not reflect what we have seen on the pitch. I guess so. I think we should have lost the game 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 is a bit too much. Fair enough. We have to defend better. It's true that there are times that the team are more physical and better than us in that sense. And maybe that's why we seem soft. So he's saying in defense we weren't that great today. I think apart from Araujo, the entire defense was shit. I think Pique didn't do that great. Garcia getting a red card as well. And it's just Pique, he had almost 2 yellows in a row. And with Frankie in the defense, we had a player with a better ball output than Pique. So Pique was taken off by a tactical decision, not because he was injured. And Koeman does confirm that, saying that he was, on the verge of getting a red card. I did not want to risk it, so I took him off. And credit to him. I guess that's the only thing you give him credit for today. He did that right move there. But to be honest, I don't want to continue reading this. I'm not going to discuss the level of the team. I don't think what Roberto said, everyone knows what Barcelona's problem is today. They can't comment on the team, and it's not the same as last year. For me, it's clearer than water. So he knows the problem of the team, but doesn't want to fix it. That's pretty much what he's saying. So I'm going to end the match review here. Review here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, quick summary. Koeman has to be sacked as soon as possible. The club is at absolute rock bottom again, but this time earlier. Not, January, February, March, April time. In freaking September. And Juan Laporta needs to act as soon as possible and rebuild Barcelona. Again, thanks you guys for watching. Drop a like and, of course, leave your thoughts down below on everything we discussed. I'll see you guys next time for the match preview against Atletico Madrid. I'm not looking forward to doing that. Take care, but always remember, lose, win, or tie. Barca till I die.
Go,